Hello everyone. Today I wanted to talk about a subject that has come around often, and it's unconditional love. So I would like to recommend this movie, and it's called Unconditional Love, and it's a movie from the year 2002, I believe, and with one of my favorite actresses, and it's Kate Bates, and she plays the role of a housewife in this case, and her name in that movie is Grace. She's married to this actor Dan, I think it's called or pronounced Aykroyd, Dan Aykroyd, and then there are the other actors Rupert Everett and Jonathan Pryce. It's a movie that, in my humble opinion, represents a typical INFJ woman. So I so resonate with her in that role she plays. Well, I'm not a housewife, but I'm a housewife and I work out as well. But anyway, as a housewife, Grace, her name is Grace in that movie, she creates a safe environment for everyone. And she's also a very self-effaced person. You can see that in one of the scenes where she's in a bar with her daughter-in-law, and she tries to grab the attention of the waitress. Of course, it never happened. And she says in that movie, she said, "Oh, they never see me." And that's so typical. It totally resonates with me. Anyway, I wanted to talk today about unconditional love, and I'm not sure about any other INFJ or any other personality type person, but I do have a problem with that word, unconditional. So, in that movie, Grace gives unconditional love, or it seems at the start that that's what it is. In reality, you can see a bit later in the movie that the unconditional love comes from actually Rupert Everett and Jonathan Pryce. Jonathan Pryce plays the role of a very famous singer called Victor Fox. And so you see a bit later on that the true unconditional love comes from this couple. It's a gay couple, and Rupert Everett loves Victor Fox unconditionally. But as the movie progresses, you can see that Grace, the love of Grace, well, it is a great love, is not unconditional. But I leave that to you to judge and see. The movie is really interesting, and I really like it because it's an uplifting movie, you know. Has a good ending, not a sad ending. So what I've done here is I've gone through Google and I Googled a few quotes about unconditional love. So one of the things here, for example, that says, "The only way love can last a lifetime if it is unconditional." And that quote is by Stephen Kendrick. Big problem there. I got big problem there. First of all, it says the only way. It's a hopeless quote. And if it is unconditional, what that's supposed to mean? If it is regarding children, our children, all these quotes sounds and resonate true. But when it comes to a relationship between a man and a woman, or man and man, or woman, when it is, you know, a romantic relationship, let's call it, there should be certain conditions or boundaries. People call them boundaries. It is about self-respect and respecting others. If there is no self-respect and no respect for others, which come from boundaries and which come from conditions, it's going to be very difficult that love will last a lifetime. Anyway, that's my thoughts on that one. Again, there is another quote by Carol McKibben, and it says, "If a dog can love us unconditionally, why can't we love each other the same way?" Well, to me that's pretty obvious. We are human, we're not a dog. And when it comes to love our children, that sounds true as well. Of course you love your children unconditionally. You love them all the time, you love them no matter what. But again, put in a relationship of a man and a woman, or again, man and man, woman, woman, whatever the sort of relationship you are in, you are human, you're not a dog. And there are certain conditions again. So I'm sorry, Carl, but that one doesn't sound true to me. Another quote is, "When someone else's happiness is your happiness, that is love." Yep, that's totally true to me. Resonate absolutely 100%. And the Dalai Lama, and he says, "Unconditional love is the absence of judgment." Yes, yes, again for the children, yes. But if you lack judgment when it comes to relationship, you know, romantic ones, you're going to run into deep troubles there too. Now Madonna, the singer Madonna, they said, "To be brave is to love someone unconditionally without expecting anything in return." Okay, Madonna, how many times Madonna has been married and, you know, divorced? So instead of "to be brave," I would put in there, to be a mother is to love someone unconditionally, or to love your children unconditionally without expecting anything in return. That would sound more true, Madonna. And then there is another quote by another singer called Mariah Carey. "If you just believe in me, I will love you endlessly." If you just, already a condition, believe in me, then another condition, I will love you endlessly. No, I don't think so. And another quote, it seems all the singers got a quote about love. "Love hard when there is love to be had, because perfect guys don't exist, but there is always one guy that is perfect for you." Okay. I believe in the last phrase, yeah, there is always one guy perfect for you, and that is true, because that guy or that girl will work with you in the relationship. So yes, that is something that I believe. And there is this quote, which is the last one I'm going to read. "As we grow older together, as we continue to change with age, there is one thing that will never change. I will always keep falling in love with you." And that is by Karen Clodfelder. yes, that resonates totally with me. That's a really good quote. So I don't know what's your take about unconditional love. Is it something you believe in? Is it something that you put conditions or certain conditions and boundaries, or do you accept this unconditional love when it comes to relationships, not the children, but relationship? Do you put some condition? Do you have boundaries? Or do you just accept? Bye for now.